Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply has a hit! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Forward it goes. And here's Aguero. And it's Bernardo Silva. Sterling. Rodri. Bernardo Silva.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Rodri. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. And here's Sané. De Bruyne. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's De Bruyne. Silva. Sterling. Aguero. Rodri gets it back. De Bruyne. First quarter of an hour gone. So it is still... He's had a shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Kyle Walker. Just brushed off the ball there. That's a decent ball. Now it's Aguero. Goes for goal! And here's Sterling. And it's De Bruyne. Silva. Oh, good interception. Looking to break out here. Bernardo Silva. Sané. De Bruyne plays it forward. Silva tries to get it forward quickly. Silva. And here's Aguero. He's had a goal! De Bruyne. And here's Aguero. Down by a lack of accuracy. Aguero! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Ederson catches it safely. Sané. Bernardo Silva. Oh, great ball! De Bruyne shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's Mendy. De Bruyne has a hit! Now it's De Bruyne. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? It's a brilliant interception. Silva. Score not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. And here's Aguero. Has a goal! done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Silva. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Good idea, just poorly executed. Silva. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. And here's Aguero. De Bruyne. And we hit half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still. Hits one! There it is!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Sterling. And it's Aguero. Sterling. He gets past his man. Can he find a finish now? And he's cut it out. And that has been clubbed away. And here's De Bruyne. Play chance! Can he dig? And a second time! They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Aguero at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And here's Aguero. Bernardo Silva. There's a long ball. And out to safety. Now it's De Bruyne. And it's Bernardo Silva. No way through there.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball.
And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And it's been taken straight back. Mondi, quick ball forward. Sterling. Otamendi gets into the right position to intercept. Mondi. Mahrez. And here's Sterling. Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Sterling. He's pinged one through here. Otamendi. Otamendi drives it forward. And here's Aguero. He's got away. Hits one! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Rodri hoists it forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De Bruyne, and here's Sterling. He's in. And here's Aguero. And that's been one. In he goes again! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. 3 without reply. Shot a goal! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
De Bruyne gets it back, hoists it high, and it's played forward. Rodri goes looking. Aguero. Now it's Aguero. Forward it goes. Big chance! And yes, it's there! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That was a given. It always was.
Aguero is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal.
And the finish! It's there! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Is it just me?
And there goes the final whistle. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. So off we go then. Bernardo Silva. Just brushed off the ball there. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, too much weight on that. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne goes looking. Sterling, Aguero, shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So, a breakthrough already.
Bernardo Silva really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Sterling pings it out wide. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Sterling. Now it's De Bruyne. Towering header! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Aguero simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And he's there to clear it. And it's Mandy. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Silva. And here's Aguero. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Sterling.
Bernardo Silva really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
De Bruyne, and it's Bernardo Silva. Gets away from his opponents. Aguero. Otamendi very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. David Silva with a real chance here. Silva! Otamendi gets into the right position to intercept. And here's Aguero. Well read, he sorted that out. That intervention was very necessary. Goes down, but nothing given. Forward it goes. Bernardo Silva. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? De Bruyne. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Mendy with the foul. Walker. And here's Silva. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Rodri gets it back. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Rodri drives it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rodri. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
De Bruyne plays a clever pass. Silva. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Bernardo Silva. Aguero going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Tries a header! Oh, that's a fine save!
Rod.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Already up and running for the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Bernardo Silva has been caught there, it's a foul. Sterling. Well, he's got the ball glued to his feet. And he's there to cut it. And De Bruyne! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
De Bruyne really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Bernardo Silva with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
There's a pop! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Header! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He gets past his man. And it's Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
He's in! And here's Sterling. This could fall anywhere. And another time. It's in! They have come roaring back. He was never going to miss from there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Bernardo Silva. And here's De Bruyne. It's a fabulous position. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So here comes a substitution. Bernardo Silva. Sterling. Aguero. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Aguero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Sterling. Aguero. And here's Sterling. Sané. Timely intervention. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
All the way back, and they start again.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Sterling. Laporte cuts it out, and it's De Bruyne. Aguero. Cleared without complication.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Aguero! What about that? And that may just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And he has been fouled there. And this is the big chance. Great chance here to level it up.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Rodri. Almost there, and the players can feel it. And here's Sterling. It's a brilliant interception. Sterling. Silva. We are into overtime. Well positioned to make that interception. Stones. And time is up. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for... Has a pop! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Mane with a shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Kyle Walker. Sterling. And it's Bernardo Silva. Silva. Now it's Aguero. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Fernandinho cuts it out. Sterling. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Fabinho battles to win it back. Looking to break out here. He's got away. Mendy does well there. Alert. Fernandinho. And here's Aguero. Aguero. It's Aguero! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Managed to get it away. Mane displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to...
Has a hit! It's anyone's ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bernardo Silva plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Rodri. And here's Sterling. He's had big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's Firmino. Mohamed Salah. There's the through ball. He gets cut. He's gone for it. A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Sterling. Keita. Mendy gets into the right position to intercept. And it's Sterling. Sterling. Aguero. And a shot! It's there!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries. Sterling really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And here's Mane. Could be thinking about chance! Henderson. Firmino. De Bruyne. And it's Aguero. Jordan Henderson. Firmino. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And here's Aguero. Bernardo Silva! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gets the better of his man.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Hoists it forward. Bernardo Silva. Sterling. That intervention was very necessary. Thinks he's got rid of that. He's in! He's on his way. Real chance! Yes! And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Timely intervention. Well, the first 45 minutes are up. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. And we are already promptly back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Fabinho. And it's Henderson. Firmino. And they're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. He's found his man. Now it's Aguero. It's Aguero! He scores! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian.
Sterling very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
It's become a case of men against boys. Mane. And they win it back again. And it's Sterling. It's got through to him. Alisson catches it safely. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Now it's Mane. Fabinho. Firmino. Jordan Henderson. And it's Sterling. And here's Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Fabinho. And here's Mane. And here's Mohamed Salah. Looks to... That's it! De Bruyne. And it's played forward. Sterling. Gets away from his opponents. Sterling! And that's wide.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Aguero. Walker plays it forward. And it's Sterling. It has got through to him. Bernardo Silva finds himself offside. De Bruyne. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mane. Now it's Mohamed. It's Salah! Really well taken goal. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Liverpool have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. That'll be a throw. De Bruyne. Done very well to intervene. Wijnaldum. Oxlade-Chamberlain drives it forward. Well read, he sorted that out. Lallana. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Firmino. Mane. That is terrific skill. And here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Firmino! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough. Mendy. David Silva has created one goal already. Aguero is on a run down the left wing. Aguero, he's left his man. Could go all the way here. And here's Aguero. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Lallana. And there goes the final whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement. Has a hit! And that's been levered clear. In for the follow-up!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very...
Shot at goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
And it's played forward. It's Aguero! In it goes! They have come roaring back! And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Sane goes up and has a hit! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. De Bruyne ready to try one. De Bruyne! It's broken loose. De Bruyne. Now it's Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Bernardo Silva. Silva tries to stroke it through. Bernardo Silva. Aguero. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Silva. Sterling! It's anyone's ball. Oh, real danger here. Good take, and he's had a look. Bernardo Silva has a goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put it...
And Bernardo Silva!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Aguero. Silva. Now it's Aguero. De Bruyne. And here's Aguero. Sané. Bernardo Silva. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it would take something pretty special to beat the keeper from this far out. He'll fancy himself from here. Silva! Gets up to head it! Decent enough try. And the weighted pass.
Good ball. Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Otamendi tries to get it forward quickly. Needed a better pass there. Bernardo Silva plays it out to the wing. Now it's Sané. This could spell danger. Fernandinho drives it forward. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Sterling. Aguero! A real chance and a real let-off.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Sterling. Now it's De Bruyne. Aguero. It's Aguero! There it is! What's your opinion on that goal?
Well, his most important job there was to keep the shot down, and he did that without any problems. That's good concentration, you know.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Sané. Rodri goes looking. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Silva. And here's Aguero. Has a goal! Sticks it away! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and we've reached half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the action has already resumed here.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Mondi. Ball is over the line. Hoists it forward. And it's Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne, who has made his impact already. Forward it goes. Bernardo Silva. Silva. And it's Sterling. Oh, good interception. That is terrific skill. Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Sterling has a goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Sterling just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Mondi.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Sané plays it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Sterling. Bernardo Silva! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Sterling goes looking. And it's played forward. And it's Sané. Done very well to intervene.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Timely intervention. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Bernardo Silva. Sané. Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
De Bruyne. Oh, the ball's come loose. Another big chance that gets away.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Bernardo Silva. It's Aguero! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Rodri tries to get it forward quickly.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Rodri drives it forward. Hoists it forward. Now it's Silva. Deftly done. Heads it! Aguero finds himself offside.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Now it's Sané.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's not going to make it. Laporte.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And here's Sané. And it's Aguero. Aguero proving impossible to wrestle off the ball.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Silva. Bernardo Silva. Well, they could break here. He spotted the run and played him through. He's got away. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. And time is up. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Bernardo Silva! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
De Bruyne. And it's Silva. Sterling. Rodri spreads it towards the left. David Silva. Big chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played out to the right. Silva. Bernardo Silva. Walker goes looking. He's pinged one through here. Has a hit!
Well, that's a start. And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Just so calm under pressure.
Bernardo Silva really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
So, he's gone for it! And they've been caught out here. It's found its way to him. Oh, he's broken through. And he heaves it forward. That's been won straight back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Stones. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's on a plate. And he's cut it out. It's Aguero! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Otamendi. Silva. Sane. He's got it on the right now. What's on? And here's De Bruyne. Aguero. Now it's Sterling. Well positioned to make that interception. De Bruyne has set up one goal so far. Rodri. It's a brilliant interception. That intervention was very necessary. Done very well to intervene. Silva. And here's Aguero, and here's Sane. De Bruyne gets away from his has a pop!
De Bruyne really used his body to clever effect in dropping the shoulder to carry on. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And it's Sterling. Forward it goes. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. It's a loose ball. Silva. And it's played forward. And it's Aguero! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Sané. Now, shooting chance! De Bruyne drives it forward. Rodri. Now it's Sané. Bernardo Silva. Oh, real chance! Caught offside that time. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little... looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. De Bruyne!
And they may well have set their sights on an early second half goal, but it still needed a top player to produce a magical finish, and he may well need to conjure up another to add a little comfort to this narrow advantage.
And Bernardo Silva! De Bruyne. Silva. It's Silva, and here's Aguero. Aguero tries to stroke it through.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Bernardo Silva. Now it's Aguero. Has a pop! Two up and threatening to pull clear. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Hoists it forward. And it's the goalkeepers to play. Rodri. That's a promising ball. Aguero has it out wide and in space. Bernardo Silva. He's gone for it! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence too.
And the shot! Back of the net! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And here's Aguero. He's away. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Sané. Bernardo's... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. De Bruyne. And here's Sterling. And the finish!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Bernardo Silva. Breaks on here. That's the through ball. Aguero. He's left his man. And the shot! No mistake! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Stones very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Bernardo Silva. Sterling. This could spell danger. Gundogan. Gundogan plays it forward. Sterling. He's found his man. Out of play for a goal kick. Silva. Kyle Walker. De Bruyne. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Rodri. And it's Cancelo. Could be thinking about a shot here. Goes for goal! Surely that settles it. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. What a ball this has turned out to be. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, real danger here! It's a throw-in. Rodri. And here's Aguero. Gabriel Jesus. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. He's had a look. And he's cut it out. And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Gets the better of his man. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Stones. Sané. Rodri. And it's Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Zinchenko did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Aguero. He's left his man. Keeps everyone guessing. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva. And here's Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Timely intervention. Bernardo Silva. And it's Silva. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Sterling. And here's Aguero. Sané. Oh, that's nice. Zinchenko. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Gabriel Jesus. Bernardo Silva. Ederson sends that a long way. Now it's Aguero. Zinchenko. And here's Aguero. Zinchenko. Sané. Well positioned to make that interception. Gabriel Jesus. Aguero already, of course, on the score sheet. Aguero doing full tilt down the left. Here it comes. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus. Aguero. And he has been fouled there. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. Still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. It's a more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Well, the action has already resumed here. So, Gabriel Jesus has been caught there, it's a foul. Not offside that time. Let's put a stop to that. Laporte. Zinchenko. Sade. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Rodri. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva, and it's Sterling. Aguero, and the shot! It's a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good...
Goes for goal! Zinchenko tries to clear. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. It'll be a throw-in. And it's been taken straight back. Bernardo Silva. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And it's Sterling. Bernardo Silva. Sterling. Walker. Gets into some space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Sané. Stones. Oh, that is off. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
to the lead once more. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fun.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Laporte. Sané. Decent progress down the left. Zinchenko. He's got away. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Aguero. The defence can get it clear. Sané. Now it's Aguero. He gets past his man. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. De Bruyne. And it's Sterling. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Aguero has a pop! So close to drawing level.
Aguero was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Strong punch.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Going through. Aguero. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So the lead now is 2. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Zinchenko. Bernardo Silva gets his foot in there, gets away from his opponents. Bernardo Silva has a hit! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
And that's that. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. We have already started here. That intervention was very necessary. Sterling. And he's cut it out. Sané. Aguero. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Bernardo Silva. And he has been fouled there. De Bruyne, and it's Mendy. It's a loose ball. Aguero. He's picked him out. Now it's Sterling. He's one-on-one! And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Silva. And here's Aguero. De Bruyne. Gets it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Zinchenko. Ederson. So it is still 0-0. De Bruyne. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Timely intervention. Managed to get it away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Bernardo Silva has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. De Bruyne. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And here's Sané. He's coming up to the 30-minute mark. Sterling. Rodri battles to win it back. Zinchenko plays it forward. And it's Aguero. Aguero proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Played in by Sané. Keeper's ball. Bernardo Silva. Aguero. Now it's Sterling. De Bruyne. Now it's Aguero. Aguero! Just off target.
Aguero did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
De Bruyne gets it out to the wing. And it's De Bruyne. Rodri. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Walker drives it forward. Now it's Aguero. Bernardo Silva. That's a corner kick. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. A real chance if he can get through. He's got away. Bernardo Silva, striding forward. Shot at goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Bernardo Silva looked very impressive there, well, at least until he got into a shooting position, something I'm sure he'll want to have a go at again.
Silva, and here's Aguero. Now it's Sterling. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the other team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Rodri. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Zinchenko. Mahrez. Silva. De Bruyne. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Mondi. Rodri. De Bruyne. Now it's Aguero. Aguero. Laporte with a fine tackle. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And that's sprayed out wide. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Pinged forward. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Gets the better of his man. That is terrific skill. Bernardo Silva. Has a it's a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish.
Has a pop! Mahrez. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Going through. Mahrez. Shapes to shoot! And he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, that's an agonising miss. Just pure agonising.
Sterling. And it's De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Mahrez. Sterling. And it's Aguero. Forward it goes. Bernardo Silva. Corner given. Mahrez with the clearance. And it's Mendy. Lovely feet. De Bruyne. Rodri gets into the right position to intercept.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mahrez. And he's there to cut it out.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Cut out in the nick of time.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
It's Aguero!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's Mendy. Just brushed off the ball there. It's come loose. Gets away from his opponent.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He gets past his man. And here's Sterling. Now it's De Bruyne. That's a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Goes for goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's looking unstoppable here. Walker tries to get it forward quickly. Sané, good run down the left. What can they make of it? That's a brilliant interception. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Forward it goes. Sané, not one to pass up the chance to... Aguero gets through and shoots! What a wonderful goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. De Bruyne has a pop! Fernandinho drives it forward. And it's De Bruyne. Fernandinho. Aguero, real chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Aguero is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Point blank header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Fernandinho goes looking. Bernardo Silva. Sterling has created one goal already. Silva. And here's Aguero. Aguero. He can get that clear. He's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Aguero. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Cut out in the nick of time. Managed to get it away. Aguero. Aguero spreads it towards the left. What a ball this has turned out to be. This has gone, that's a foul. De Bruyne having a look.
And just look at the keeper. He's really busy trying to get as much protection in place as he possibly can.
And it's Fernandinho. Fernandinho goes up and over. Hoists it forward. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Well played, he saw that coming. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Aguero. Now it's Aguero. Oh, what? He's had a go! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Fernandinho. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Sterling. Now it's Aguero. It's Aguero! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Sterling. Bernardo Silva. He could be in here. De Bruyne. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Mendy plays it forward. De Bruyne. And it's Fernandinho. David Silva gets it back. Now it's Aguero. Aguero. Sterling. Stones does well there, alert.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Aguero. Big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. De Bruyne. Good ball, it's found this Bernardo Silva! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? De Bruyne tries to get it forward quickly. Has a hit! De Bruyne drives it forward. And it's Aguero. Aguero, this is promising. Hoists it forward. Bernardo Silva. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Aguero. And here's De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Sané. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's all...
And the shot! Bernardo Silva. Oh, real danger here. Fernandinho. Sané! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And here's Sterling. And the shot! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva brings the ball forward. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And it's played forward. That has put a stop to that. Aguero. Sterling. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mondi. Sané. De Bruyne goes looking. Fernandinho. Played out to the right. Forward it goes. Mondi. He's pinged one through here. Gets away from his opponents. Ederson can claim that. Bernardo Silva just brushed off the ball there. Bernardo Silva. Away from immediate danger. And it's been taken straight back. And that will be the final act. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
David Silva, the little wizard, as clever and quick-minded as they come, seems to glide across the pitch with very little effort, and a player at the very top of his creative trade. Always good to watch.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Sané really is providing a very good outlet there, and his contributions, I think, are going to be key. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Delivery from Walker. Forward it goes. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's got through to him. Gets away from his opponents. He's had a shot! Oh, real danger here. Fernandinho. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Sané. Played in by... Massive leap! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Aguero. Rodri battles to win it back. Sané. And it's De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Kyle Walker. And it's Sané. Sané, can he get through? Walker. He's set up one goal so far. Sané. Could cross it here. Up he gets! He's done very well to get to that.
De Bruyne is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Repelled by the keeper. De Bruyne delivers. And he won't reach that. Silva. De Bruyne. Aguero. It's Aguero! Rodri. Sané. Mendy positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Sterling. And here's Aguero. Out to the left it goes. Sane plays it forward. Aguero. Bernardo Silva. And here's Sane. And he's cut it out. Aguero. And he's surging through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game to square things up. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You could always see he was confident about that. He always looked like he was going to score.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
And it's Walker. Here it comes. It's gone out for a throw-in. Walker. Fernandinho spreads it towards the left. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Cross deflected behind for a corner. De Bruyne plays it short. Fernandinho tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Sané. Sterling. Has it out wide now. Sané. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So it's back to business. Silva. Now it's Sané. Now it's Aguero. He's gone for it! It's bounced out! Big moment! Massive goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
And the finish! He scored! What remarkable powers of recovery! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Aguero is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
De Bruyne. Oh, he's been flattened there. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Gets the better of his man. Deftly done. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Sané played into the middle, up to meet it! Rodri drives it forward. Walker. Sané provides an outlet. Ball's gone out of play. Played in by Sané. through to the goalkeeper. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Oh, the ball's come loose, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
De Bruyne with the short one. And he's had a go! It's there! Into the lead once more. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
De Bruyne with a good steal, well played. Bernardo Silva, that is a terrific run. Bernardo Silva!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Sané going through. Great leap! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Rodri. And here's Mahrez. He gets past his man. Mahrez crosses into the area.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Aguero. Sané. Has a pop! It's anyone's ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Hoists it forward. Aguero striding forward, facing goal. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bernardo Silva, and they've been goes for goal. It's in. And this is getting better and better. That was easy, almost too easy.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
He's picked him out. Bondi. Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Aguero. Rodri. De Bruyne. Now it's Aguero. Mahrez. And it's Walker. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually...
evening, wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station. Going for goal! It's in!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but...
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Azar. Meunier. And help's available out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bernardo Silva. Sterling. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Vertonghen hoists it forward. Hazard. Meunier. Well played, he saw that coming. Gets away from his opponents. Silva. It's a promising ball. And it's Sterling. Sterling has been caught there, it's a foul. Looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising. Well, Silva! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that's been levered clear. De Bruyne. Kyle Walker. Silva. David Silva showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's De Bruyne. Meunier. Azar. That's great strength on the ball. De Bruyne. De Bruyne tries to get it forward quickly. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva goes looking. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Clears it out of harm's way. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Silva. Bernardo Silva. Sterling. Real chance! Back of the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And here's Aguero. And Sterling has a goal! Aguero is fouled. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He'll fancy himself from here. Silva! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's Carrasco. And here's Lukaku. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Bruyne. Sterling. Aguero. Meunier. Dendoncker. Azar. And it's Lukaku. Carrasco. Ball's gone out of play. Witzel's up to meet it! De Bruyne. He's gone for it! Sterling, 2 assists to his credit already. Oh, real danger! He's had a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Aguero sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's out for a goal kick. And here's Carrasco. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Silva. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Aguero. It's a loose ball. And here's Aguero. Chance! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. And the first 45 minutes are up. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. And if we're just back from... Aguero! That tested the keeper.
Aguero certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
And that's left him on the seat. He's gone for it! It's bounced out! They've scored! It is no contest! It is a landslide! David Silva duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Tries a shot! Oh, short, and a second time! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Belgium presented with a golden opportunity here. Now, power or placement? Dispatched with certainty.
You could feel the tension as he stepped up to take that, but it didn't bother him, and he tucked it away perfectly.
Belgium playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Good challenge, excellent challenge. De Bruyne, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Forward it goes. Now it's Sterling. Sterling has got himself a free kick. And it's De Bruyne. Well read, he sorted that out. Here it is now, surely hits one! Oh, taken with style! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
It's become a case of men against boys. There will be a throw-in. Carrasco, Witzel. Here's De Bruyne. Hazard. And it's Meunier.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Sterling. Right through the middle. And he's straight offside. Vertonghen. Alderweireld plays it forward. And here's De Bruyne. And it's Hazard. De Bruyne. Towering header! And he couldn't keep it down. De Bruyne. Played out to the right. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That'll be a throw. David Silva drives it forward. And here's Aguero. Sterling. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Out to the right. Breaks on here. Otamendi does well there. Alert. Silva. Aguero. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
4 in the game. He is the man. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. It's another own goal. That is crazy.
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, he